Welcome to my top 10 favorite base Mortal Kombat 11 characters video. And in this video, I will be talking about the cosmetics, the combos and moveset, the history and story of the character, and the finishers. Starting off the list with Jade. I find her to be pretty good in the cosmetics section, which Mortal Kombat is kind of lacking in slightly with the customizable features, but that's okay. I find her moveset to be fun, not the best honestly out of all the characters, but I enjoyed her story that they brought in for her and Kombat in the main story if you haven't played. It's a nice touch up on the character. I think her finishers are decent. They're like average, I guess. They're nothing really that special. They're kind of basic, but I mean, the friendships are always good. And from what I remember, she had a pretty decent friendship. The My Man Kano. Well, this man, he has some pretty good cosmetics. I think his best one overall is this one. The Pirate Kano. Captain Kano. Or whatever you would call this one. But his moveset, pretty good. Uses a lot of moves that are seen in the previous games. I think his story in this is alright. And I think overall on the finisher side, it's kind of lacking like Jade. They're not really anything special. They're just the basic looking finishers. I think his friendship is also alright. Nothing too special, but yeah. Next up is Raiden. Lord Raiden is honestly pretty fun. His staff does some unique combos. I think his cosmetics are okay. Not really the best. His story is honestly okay. Like throughout the whole thing. I mean, in Aftermath it gets a little bit cooler, but he's just doing normal Raiden stuff. Nothing too special. But his finishers are pretty good. I like the two fatalities, and I think his the friendship is very memorable. He has Kid Thunder with breakdancing as a reference to that one group that does the light show thing. I don't know what it's called, electronic dancing or something. Next on the list is Noob Saibot. And Noob Saibot is the original Sub-Zero, resurrected. His cosmetics are pretty cool. He definitely has a lot compared to most characters. I think this one is my favorite one out of all of them. I think his story is pretty cool. Like the history of him. In the story, I don't think he really did that much. I think he was just like a goon or someone you just have to fight. Its combos and stuff are pretty easy. He can be fun at sometimes, but honestly, I didn't enjoy the character enough to put him up higher. I believe that the fatalities that he has are really awesome. I think that his friendship is pretty solid, where he jump ropes with himself, or his shadow, I guess you could call it. Next, on to Kolto Khan. This character, cosmetically, he has a couple of good costumes, but overall, it's kind of just bland, honestly. When it comes to gameplay, I think Kotal Khan is pretty solid. I really like his combos and his moveset. A lot of mix-up potential. I believe that his finishers are okay, and I think that his friendship is also okay. Not that good, or I mean, it's kind of good. And I think that its place in the story is not that good. Next is Katana. Honestly, pretty cool character. I think that she, like all the other ninjas, have amazing costumes. Bunch of variants. They definitely get more of the love on the cosmetic side. I think that her gameplay was fun, but not incredibly fun. I mean, it's just based on the playstyle for a lot of these characters. I think that her finishers are alright. Same, or no. I think her friendship is pretty cool, where she meets up with Melina. And her role in the story, I think, is pretty solid. Baraka. Well, when you see this boy, you think of the teeth. Cosmetically, I think that Baraka is pretty good, pretty well off. I really like the Killer Croc skin they did for him. This Butcher skin is not that bad either. I think that his fatalities are okay. I think that his friendship is the weakest out of all the friendships, honestly. I think that his gameplay is very fun. The combos are very fun. And honestly, the character story in this game, he did a lot more than I thought he would do. Next up is Johnny Cage. Mr. Hollywood over here has some very good cosmetic items. He definitely gets love, just like the ninjas and Katana. He gets a lot of costumes and skins and stuff, which is pretty good. I think that its gameplay is also pretty good. Very fun. I like the combos. I think that the fatalities are pretty amazing, and I think that his friendship is pretty amazing. His role in the story, I think, is also pretty solid. No complaints here. Well, you know, this guy was gonna come sooner or later, but I put him second because he is not my favorite. He is a very good character. He has very good cosmetic items. His gameplay is very fun. I like his fatalities a lot. They're very good. I like the style of him. I like his friendship. It's also a pretty solid one, where he pulls in the teddy bear. And I think his story overall in this game is pretty amazing. Especially what happens later on if you play through the story. And just one of those classic ninjas. Can't go wrong with them. Oh boy, this guy. He's been my favorite from the start, from playing all the Mortal Kombat games. I love all of his cosmetics in here. I think he got a really good moveset, very fun combos. I really enjoyed it. He's definitely my main, my first main on this game. When I first started, his fatality's amazing. His friendship, one of the best, and I think that his role in the story is okay. I mean, he didn't really do much from what I remember, but he's got a good role in there. And that was my list. Thank you for watching, and make sure to click on those other videos.